Hello everyone, I am Divya, your math facilitator. In this video, we shall discuss the solutions of exercise 4.2 of exponents and past chapter of class 8. Okay, so the concepts of this chapter and also exercise 4.1 I have discussed very clearly in the earlier videos. If you have missed watching it, do watch those videos too. And exercise 4.2 completely depends on standard form of exponential form. Okay, so standard form of numbers. So what is standard form and how do we do it? Everything we have learned in the concept video, isn't it? So check out the concept video, and now here in this class, let's start solving the problem. Okay. So the first question is you have to express the following numbers in the standard form. Okay. So here the first bit you have is first question, first bit 0 point. How many zeros you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 9 zeros here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you have 9, 4, 7. This is the number which is given to you. So whenever we want to convert a number into standard form, I have already explained you. We bring the number in between 1 and 10. Okay, you have to bring the number in such a way that the number is between 1 to 10. Okay, so now how do you write this number? So whenever you are writing these numbers, decimal numbers in standard form, one simple example I will give you 0.1. 0.1 is nothing but you can write it as 1 by 10, isn't it? So if I want to write 1.15, so this is nothing but 115 divided by 100. Okay, so how am I doing this? So how many decimal places are there? Two decimal places. So I'm dividing it by 100. That means 1 along with two zeros. Here how many decimal places are there? Only one decimal places. So it is nothing but 0, 1. Okay, this entire thing I'm writing in the numerator without any decimal point. 0, 1 is as simple as it is 1. So 1 by 10. Okay. Suppose if I take 3.125. So here I will write 3125 without any decimal in the numerator divided by 1 along with how many zeros, how many decimal places are there? 3 decimal places. Now the same 3125 I can also write it as 3125 multiplied by, now this is 1 by 10 cube. Okay, 1000 is nothing but 10 to the power 3, isn't it? Now this is like we have learned laws of exponents using law of exponents. This is 3125 into, you have learned 1 by 10 power, so a power m is equals to a power minus m, isn't it? So here 1 by 10 cube is 10 power minus 3. Okay, so this whatever we are writing here is nothing but you are trying to convert it into standard form. I think this examples are clear for you. Okay, so now one more important point here you have to understand is that this decimal point is moving to right. Okay, so here 3125, now I'll just write it here. So 3.125 I have converted into 3125 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so this was the final answer which we got, isn't it? So that means this decimal point is moved. Okay, so you can write this as 0.0. That means this decimal point is moved how many places? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 places it is moving to right. Okay, so when the decimal point is moving 3 places to right, you will write it as multiplied by the number multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, when it is moving to right, you will write it as 10 to the power minus 3. And whereas if the same decimal point is moving to left, okay, suppose if I have to give you an example, say you have this number 51273.2. Okay, so now I just want to write this number in standard form. So what do? I take the decimal to left. Okay, so standard form means the number has to be between 1 and 10. Okay, so move left. So 1, 2, 3, 4 places I am moving to left. That means it becomes 5.12732. Okay, 5 point, this point has moved here. So 5.12732 multiplied by 10 to the power. Since I am moving to left, I will write positive power. Okay, how many places am I moving? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So I'll write 10 to the power 4. Now this is called standard form. Okay, so one simple funda I'll tell you because it's not also given clearly in a textbook also. So understand, when you are moving the decimal place to left, okay, when you are moving it to left, then what happens? The power 10 to the power, that becomes positive power. Okay, when you are moving the same decimal place to right, like in this case, you are moving it to right. Okay, so 10 to the power it becomes negative. Okay, and 10 power, what will you write? How many places you are going? That those many places, that number you will write as 10 to the power. Clear? Now here you can see you have 0.000900947. So if I want to write this as a number between 1 to 10, okay, the first point is in my mind, I have to keep it that I have to write this number as 1 to 10. So to write it as 1 to 10, I have to move the decimal places to right or left. You have so many digits here in the right. Okay, so you have to move it to right, isn't it? So I'm just moving it to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places I'm moving it right, because I'm stopping it here. Because why? If I write the decimal place here, so this becomes 9.47. Okay, I'm stopping the decimal place here, so it becomes 9.47 multiplied by 10 to the power. How many places did I move right? I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places I moved to right. So whenever I'm going to write, I will write it as minus 10. Okay, 10 places to the right, so I'll take it a negative power of 10. Clear with this? Okay, so 9.47 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 10 is your answer. So if the concept is clear, then you can just quickly do the problems. So next question is 543 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. Okay. So here also I want to write the number between 1 to 10. Okay. The number always has to be between 1 to 10. So how will you write? So here the number is a very big number. So decimal point. So there is no decimal point. So what will I do? I'll use a different color so that you will understand. This is the question. Blue color is the question. So now red color I am using answer. So here you will write 0.0. Writing 0.0 after the number will not change the number, isn't it? 10 or 10.0 is both the same. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, so on, so many zeros, 0.0, you're not even able to read the number. So writing it in standard form, you'll able to read the number and recognize the number. I'll tell you how. So this point we have written now, this extra point, decimal point after the number we have written, which is not changing the value of the number. Now I'm just moving the decimal point to left. Why am I moving to left? Because all my numbers are at left, isn't it? So just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Will I stop it here? If I stop it here, it becomes 543. If I stop it here at 4, it becomes 54. If I stop it here, okay, here, so it becomes 5.43. Getting the point? Okay, 5.43. If there is all these zeros have no value after the point. Okay, say now the same example 3.125. If there is no number, if there are only zeros, I can write how many ever zeros I want after the decimal. After the decimal, if you are adding zeros to the right, it doesn't give you any value. These are very basic concepts which we need to be clear, so which you learn in your primary. Okay, so suppose if you have 2.1, 2.1 is same as 2.10, it is same as 2.100. How many zeros you add after point, it doesn't give any value to the number. Okay, so 2.1 is fixed. Suppose if you have 21 and if you are adding 0 here, is the value of 21 changing? Adding 0 to the left of the number doesn't change. Okay, adding 0 to the right of the number changes. Now this becomes 210. Okay, but if the same number has a decimal point, now like in this place, if you're adding 0 to the right, how many zeros you add also, the value does not change. Okay, so this is the difference between a decimal number and an integral number. Okay, if an integral number, if you're adding 0, the value increases. Okay, for 10, if you're adding 0, it becomes 100. If you're adding one more 0, it becomes 1000. But for 10.1, if you're adding 0, 10.10, 10.100, so the value remains 10.10 only. Clear? So now here the number has to be between 1 and 10. Okay, always the number has to be between 1 and 10. So here I am just moving on to the decimal till I get a number between 1 and 10. Now 5.43 is a number between 1 and 10 multiplied by 10 to the power. What should I take the power? I am moving to the left. I am moving to the left. When I am moving to the left, my power will be positive or negative. When I am moving to the right, my power will be negative, isn't it? When I am moving to the left, my power will be positive or negative. Yes, just see here. When I am moving to the right, my power will be negative. Right side the power will be negative. Left side the power will be positive. Okay. If there is any more confusion, I'll give you one more tip. On the number line, I hope all of you remember the number line. This is 0. Here you have all positive numbers. Here you will have all negative numbers. Okay, left you will have negative, right you will have positive, isn't it? But here in exponents, just remember the reverse way. Right is positive for the number line, but right is negative for the exponent. Okay, if you are moving right, then you will take a negative power. If you are moving left, you will take a positive power. Now, am I moving right or left? I am moving left. So, when I am moving left, I will take a positive power. So, how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, 11 places. So, it is 5.43 into 10 power 11. So understanding of the concept is very important. Once you understand all the problems, you can do it by yourself. So 4, 8, 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. So now here again there is no decimal point here in the question if you observe. So I am writing a decimal point and a 0. Right. So now I have to bring the number between 1 to 10. Okay. My aim is to bring the number between 1 to 10. So I am just moving the decimal place to left because my numbers are to left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if I stop here, the number is 483.0. Is it between 1 to 10, 483? No. So, just move again. Now, it is 48.3. 48.3 is also not between 1 to 10. Again, move. Now, 4.83. This is 4.83. It is between 1 to 10. So, this is the number I want. Multiplied by 10 to the power. I am moving to left. So, is it positive or negative power? It's a positive power. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places. So 10 power 7. Clear? So next question. 0 point, how many zeros you have? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 9, 2, 9, 8. So this is nothing but now here you see you already have a decimal point. You already have a decimal point and my numbers are to right. So I'll move to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now should I stop it here? 9.298. 9.298 is a number between 1 to 10. Do you understand? 9.28 is a number between 1 to 10. So I'm stopping it here. Multiplied by 10 to the power. I'm moving it to right. So is it a positive power or negative power? Right is negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So power minus 5. Okay. So this is how you write. Let's see the next question. Question number 5. So 0.00000529. Okay, here also my numbers are to right. Okay, and decimal point is there. So I'm just moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here 5.29 is a number between 1 to 10. So I'm writing 5.29 multiplied by 10 to the power. How many places am I moving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places I am moving. And is it a positive power or negative power? Right side if you are moving, it's a negative power. So it is 5.29 to the power minus 5. Is this clear? So question number 2 I'll teach you in the next class because I want you all to understand this concept perfectly. So do practice these problems once again, and if you have liked my teaching, do share this channel with all your friends. Let's grow our family. We are going to be 30k soon, and also like the video right now, share the channel to all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thanks for watching.